Welcome to Power Yoga. Meet me at the top of your mat. Take your feet hip width apart. Allow your arms to hang at your sides. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale with a sigh. Do that again. Deep breath in. Easy exhale out through your mouth. Continue to breathe slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. Acknowledge any thoughts that may be swirling around in your head, any distractions pulling your focus. Allow those distractions to begin to fade away. Bring your focus to the present. Begin to draw your breath in through your nose and back out through your nose. Draw your hands into your heart and rest your thumbs against your chest. Continuing to breathe slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. The next time you inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, draw your hands together and down to your heart. Continue to inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Moving with your breath and not against it. The next time you exhale, sit down into a chair. Spread your fingers apart and angle your arms slightly up. With a slight tuck under of your tailbone, drawing your belly button towards your spine, focus on breathing in through your nose and back out through your nose. Now, as you exhale, draw your hands all the way into your sides, back to your heart, and stand up tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, sit down into chair. Drawing your navel in towards your spine as you breathe. Every time you exhale, pull in a little more with your abdomen. Breathing out, draw your hands to your heart and stand up. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale, sitting into chair pose. Beginning to feel some warmth and some heat building within your legs and radiating up through the rest of your body. Breathing out, hands to heart, stand up tall. Now again, inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, sit into chair. 3 strong breaths. On that third exhalation, drop your fingertips down towards your toes. Begin to lengthen your legs, lifting your tailbone up. Step 1 foot back, and then the other foot back too, moving into a plank. Focus on lifting your body towards the ceiling, drawing your navel up and in, and separating your shoulder blades so you broaden your upper back. With the very top of your head, pull forwards. Now stepping forwards with both of your feet in between your thumbs. Let's sweep your arms forward and up, sitting back into chair pose. Again, revisiting that heat in your body. Exhale, good. Stand all the way up. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, sitting into chair. 3 strong breaths. After your third breath, drop your fingertips towards your toes, Bring your hands to the mat and step back right, step back left. Now 3 breaths in your plank, pulling your abdominal muscles really high towards your spine and broadening your upper back. Your neck is long as the crown of your head pulls forward. Now, if you'd like to modify this pose, you're welcome to drop your knees to the mat. We're going to press down halfway to the mat, half chaturanga. Good. Try to breathe in as you press down and breathe out as you press up. Now, if your knees were down, let's tuck the toes under once again and step your feet up between your hands. Sweeping your arms forward, sitting down into chair pose, Utkatasana. 3 strong breaths, navel to spine. Now, after that 3rd breath, I'd like you to root down through your feet. Press down through the soles to stand up tall, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, chair pose. 3 breaths. After your 3rd exhalation, drop hands to mat, step back right, step back left. Belly to spine, the crown of your head pulls forward. 3 breaths. Now dropping to your knees if you choose to modify, or remaining on your toes. Half chaturanga, press down as you inhale, and exhale to rise. Inhale, press down. Exhale to rise. Try to push your elbows in towards your rib cage. Half press down, and exhale to rise. Good. Now let's step forward right, step forward left. As you inhale, sweep your arms up, sitting into chair. Exhale, hold here. 3 breaths. You should feel your whole body wakening up, really warming up. Good. Exhale to rise. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, chair pose. 3 breaths. We're finding some rhythm within our practice now. After your 3rd exhalation, drop fingertips to your mat, step back right, or hop back with both feet. Half chaturanga, press down on your inhale. Exhale, rise up. Again, inhale. And exhale. Let's try for 1 more. Elbows to rib cage. Inhale. And exhale up. Good job. Step or hop forwards. Inhale, sweep your arms up, sitting into chair as you exhale. 3 breaths. Good. Exhale, hands to heart. Rise up. Allow your body to center and rebalance. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a couple of strong breaths. Now, once you are ready to, I'd like you to step back with your left foot. Sweep your arms forward. We're moving into a high lunge. Now, lifting your arms up and spreading all 10 fingers apart here. Try to draw your hands back so you're opening your armpits towards the sky. Now, as you begin to find some softness and strength within this pose, see if you can allow your left hip to soften a little more. Good. From high lunge, begin to transition into warrior 2. Extend your right arm forward, left arm back. Spin your left set of toes out to the side and drop your foot flat to the floor. Now bending perhaps a little deeper into that right knee. Take your gaze down your right arm and just past your ring finger. Now with your right thigh, try to draw back and out towards the wall behind you. Think about opening up your hips. Good. This should feel like a strong yet challenging posture. Now with your right hand, flip your palm up and begin to raise your arm towards the sky in exalted warrior. Your left arm simply dangles from your body. The emphasis is on lifting your body up by raising your rib cage towards the sky, staying tall as you hold. let's come back to warrior two. Take your gaze down your right arm. Check in with your body. Again, re-engage through your right leg, drawing your thigh towards the wall behind you and holding. Bend your right elbow. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh and tip your left arm up towards the sky. Extended angle pose. Now you can keep your arms straight up, or you can angle your left arm towards the wall in front of the front edge of your mat. You can also choose here to remove your right elbow from your right thigh and lightly tent your fingertips beside your right ankle. But if that feels like a stretch or it's not a place of joy, bring your elbow back up to your thigh and hold here. Let's come back up to warrior two. With your right hand, flip your palm and lift into exalted warrior. We are now going to begin to dance this warrior series. Now moving into extended angle, whatever variation suits you best. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let's float up through warrior two and into exalted. Inhale, exhale, dance into extended angle. Inhale, exhale, lift into exalted. Always trying to connect with your breath. Let's see if we can naturally move on your exhale every time. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now returning up to warrior two. There we go. Looking down your right arm, finding that focus. One more breath. Beautiful. Release your arms. Now let's gently heel toe your feet closer together so you can step easily up to the front of your mat, returning your hands to your heart. Take a few cleansing and centering breaths, perhaps closing your eyes if it helps you to relax. We are going to repeat that little vinyasa on the opposite side of your body. Begin by stepping your left foot to the front of your mat and your right foot back behind you this time. Extend your arms forward, lifting up into a beautiful high lunge, remaining very tall through your thoracic cavity. This time around, allow your right hip to soften and deepen through that stretch. From this strong high lunge pose, begin to make your way into warrior two. Spin your toes out to the side in that right foot. Drop your foot flat and take your gaze down your left arm, which is now in front. With strength and softness, allow your shoulders to drop away from your earlobes. Ensure that your left thigh is actively pulling out towards the wall that is behind you. Now flipping your left palm up, lift your arm and find exalted. Right arm just hangs passively down towards the earth. You are lifting up tall through your heart. Come back to warrior two. Bending your left elbow this time. Connect your left forearm with your left thigh and tip your right arm towards the sky. Now choose to keep your arms straight up or choose to angle your right arm just above your right ear. You can keep your forearm connected with that left thigh, or you can lightly tent your fingertips beside your left ankle. I really encourage you, though, to check in with your body and ask yourself why you feel the need to move into a more challenging pose. If you do, what's motivating that drive? Coming up to Warrior Two. Beginning to dance, flip your left palm up and find Exalted. As you exhale, travel through Warrior Two and move into Extended Angle. As you exhale, once again, travel through Warrior Two, find Exalted. Exhale, Extended Angle pose. There's a grace, there's a beauty, and there's a fluidity to your body. For the last time, bringing your arm down, Extended Angle pose. Come back up into Warrior Two. Take your gaze down your left arm, find your focus. Draw your left thigh out towards the left side of the room. Good. Exhale, release your arms, and gently heel-toe your feet closer together. Step to the front of your mat. Now, once again, hands into heart. Close your eyes if you wish. A few easy breaths here. Breathe in, sweep your arms up. And as you breathe out, let's sit into chair pose. A familiar place now. Now bringing your hands right down to the mat, go ahead, lift your tailbone up, extend your legs, and draw your fingertips halfway up your shins. Good. Exhale, bring your hands down. Now big step back right and left, moving into your strong plank pose. Breathe. Now we are going to move into your press down through chaturanga in a moment. So if you're on your toes, shift your body forward, press halfway down, pause. Flip the top of your feet into your mat and roll your body up into a beautiful upward facing dog. Now from upward facing dog, let's transition into downward facing dog. If you chose not to take that upward dog, just meet me here in downward dog. Something really nice to do is just to pedal or walk your feet, perhaps adding a little twist with your hips from one side of your mat over to the other side of your mat. Really just embracing whatever feels natural and easy for your body right now. Now, equalize the weight in both of your legs. Lift your tailbone up and open your armpits towards your mat. Shift your weight slightly and lift your left leg up towards the sky. Good. Gazing towards the front of your mat, let's bring that left knee up under your heart, stepping your left foot in between your two thumbs carefully. Now sweep your arms forward and up into high lunge. Allow your right hip to soften and drop. Now from high lunge, find Warrior Two. From Warrior Two, find Exalted. As you exhale, move into Extended Angle. As you exhale next, return to Warrior Two. Now with both of your arms, cartwheel down to either side of your front foot. step back to join and find plank. Now, if you're on your toes, shift forward, press halfway down, flip the top of your feet into your mat, and lift your heart into a beautiful upward facing dog. As you exhale next, turn your toes down into the mat and lift your tailbone into downward facing dog. This time, extend your right leg to the sky. Gazing towards the front of your mat, bring your right knee up under your heart and step in between your thumbs. High lunge. As you exhale, move into warrior two. As you exhale, move into exalted. Exhale again, extended angle pose. Moving back up into warrior two, gaze down your front arm. Get ready to cartwheel both hands to either side of your front foot. Now pivoting, squaring your hips, step your foot back to join, full plank. Shift forward if you're on your toes, press halfway down through chaturanga. Upward facing dog pose and downward facing dog pose. Looking to the front of your mat with both of your feet, let's step up. You can hop if you're feeling playful today. Inhale through halfway lift and exhale into forward fold. Now, as you breathe in, sweep your arms forward, sitting down into chair pose, really wrapping your quadricep muscles in towards your femur, dropping fingertips to the mat again. Now breathe in, big sweep outwards with your arms as you lift up. And on your exhale, draw your palms together and your thumbs to your heart. Well done, yogi. Allow your shoulders to roll down and back and breathe. Inhale, lift, and exhale, chair. Let's add a little tiny pulse here, lifting up and down, making this movement very small and controlled. Good. Fingertips drop to your mat, lifting your tailbone up. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale into forward fold. Hands to your mat. Let's step or hop back. Full plank pose. Now, if you're on your toes, you know it. Shift forwards. Press halfway through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Lead with your heart. Now rolling over those toes, lifting into downward facing dog. Now once again, we are going to lift into that split dog pose. Lift your left leg up. Now, I'd like you to bring your left knee up towards your heart, but keeping your shin as high away from the mat as you possibly can. Send your left leg up into split dog. Let's do it again. Knee up towards your heart, and then exhale, leg to sky. Let's start to move a little swifter. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, leg back. Inhale and exhale, really involving your whole body here, using your breath, tapping into that full body strength. Now bring your left knee up once again, turn your left knee out so your shin is on a rough 45-degree angle. Move your forearms into your mat and prepare to settle into your resting pigeon pose. Now you can bring your hands to the mat and just rest your forehead on top of your thumbs. You can also bring your forehead down and extend your arms forward if that feels better. Try to keep your hips square. Allow your body to relax as much as you can into the pose. Breathe in through your nose and out. Good. Walk your hands back in, lift your heart up, maintain the positioning of your legs, and try to lift your heart a little higher. You can stay here, or you can bend your right knee, reach your right arm back, and connect with the top of your foot. You can stay here, or you can lift your left arm up and take your gaze past your fingertips. Another option is to sweep your left arm up and take your gaze towards the sky. And the key here is lightly squeezing your knees together so that you buoy your hips up, almost floating them above your mat. Good. If your arms were away from the mat, let's bring them back just in front of your shin. Now tucking your toes under with that right foot, step your left foot back to join and come into plank. Now shift forward if you're on your toes, halfway through chaturanga. Upward facing dog pose and downward facing dog pose. This time, release your right foot from your mat, lift into split dog. Prepare to bring your right knee towards your heart. Good, shift forwards, try to round your upper back slightly. Send your leg back into split dog. Again, right knee towards your heart and lift into split. Now a little swifter, here we go. Inhale, knee up, exhale, leg back. Inhale and exhale. Lean into that very powerful, strong movement of body and breath. Good. One more time, bringing your knee up. Turn your knee slightly out and lay your shin on that rough 45-degree angle. Now, elbows can come down, forehead to thumbs, or you can bring your forehead to your mat. Extend your arms forwards. Breathe into your body and acknowledge what you feel right now. This is a great moment in which to reflect on all of the work that you have done. Lifting your forehead up when you're ready, walking your hands towards your leg. Try to raise your heart up as you sit tall. Choose to stay here or bend your left knee. Connect with your left foot. Right arm extends forward, or you can flip your palm up, extend your right arm to the sky, take your gaze up as well. Do not forget that little squeeze in, knee towards knee. Try to lift your hips gently away from the floor as you hold. Beautiful. Hands to the mat just in front of your right shin. Tuck your toes under with your left foot, step your right foot back to join full plank. Shift your body forwards, half chaturanga, press down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Open your armpits towards your mat. Good. Now bring your knees gently down to your mat, untuck your toes, and press back into child's pose. This is your opportunity to rest. You are welcome to bring your arms back. Rest the tops of your hands back beside your feet. Allow your shoulders to round gently forward over your knees. Gently allow the skin on your forehead to crease towards your nose. Just breathe. Now, when you're ready, sweep your arms in front. Lift up to hands and knees. Moving into cow pose. Pull your heart forwards in between your extended strong arms and take your gaze slightly up. Now moving into cat pose, tuck your chin in towards your chest, round your back and look towards your legs. Good. Again, lifting into cow and rounding into cat. Cow once again, and cat. The next time you find yourself in that cow pose, turn your head to one side, it doesn't matter which, and look back towards your hip. Do it again to the other side. Little lean, little look towards your opposite hip. Really lovely side body stretch. Beautiful. Let's come back to hands and knees and move over into a seated position. Find a comfortable position for your legs. They can be crossed or not. Balance your body on both hips. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your right arm up and extend your fingertips towards the right wall. Drop your left ear towards your shoulder and very, very slowly allow your right arm to begin to fall towards the earth. Make this movement as slow as you can. Whenever your fingertips meet the mat, try to walk them a little further away from your body. Continue to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Good. Tip your head up to center and relax your right arm. Balance it over your right leg. Extend and lift your left arm towards the left wall, and this time drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. As slowly as you can, allow your left arm to begin to fall towards the earth. Beautifully done. No hurry. Whenever your fingertips meet the earth, walk them further away from your body. Tip your head up to center and relax your left arm. Make your way down onto your back. Gently rock yourself down onto the floor. Hug your knees in towards your chest and give your body a little side to side rock or maybe a circle. Just tracing that circle with your knees in one direction. And switching directions when you're ready. Good job. And let's let go of your right leg. Lay it down flat on your mat. And with your left hand on your left knee, gently open out to the left side. Allow the outer edge of your thigh to fall towards the earth, and then give yourself permission to relax when it stops moving. Let's lift your left knee up to center. Pass it over to your right hand. Now drawing your knee across your body and down towards the right side, lift your left arm up into the sky and then allow your left arm to open and fall to the left. The top of your hand gently falls closer to the earth. Begin to slowly untwist your body, extend your left leg out. Bend your right knee, find it with your right hand and open it out to the right side. Lift your right knee all the way up to center. Pass it over to your left hand and gently draw your knee across and down to the left. With your right arm, extend up. Allow your right arm to open and fall back to the right. Slowly release. Extend both of your legs out on your mat. We move now into Savasana. Now you can bring your arms into your sides, or if you prefer to lay on one side of your body, you may move there now. I invite you to simply close your eyes and breathe. Bring your focus back to your breath. Notice your deep breath in through your nose and easy breath out through your nose. Softly begin to wiggle your fingers and begin to wiggle your toes. Return some aliveness to your body. When you are ready, bend both of your knees, roll onto one side of your body, cradle your head in your arm. Close your eyes. Continue to breathe. When you feel ready to rejoin the world, begin to move yourself up into an easy sitting pose. Balance your hands on top of your legs. Gently draw the back of your head towards the sky. Close your eyes. Notice your body. Feel gratitude for all that you just did for your body, and feel gratitude for all that your body just did for you. We recognize that not every body can do what we just did. Move your hands into your heart, thumbs to chest. Gently bow your chin deeper. Lift your head up. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, thumbs to heart. Bow into Namaste. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you for bringing your practice here. Well done.